Happy New Year, everyone. We are in 2021. I foresee better days ahead of us, and hopefully you do too. Today we have an interesting episode, Love and Relationships. We're going to introduce ourselves, and then I'm going to get deeper into what we're going to talk about. You know me, I'm Raquel.
Shelby the Great, and I'm doing just fine.
Hey.
Big fella, the boss.
Hey.
And Diana Irie.
Hey. We in here. So, I don't know if you guys seen that clip floating around with Kevin Samuels, and he's getting this young lady together. He had a specific show that day, and she called in, which she should have set up a consultation, which he was kind of irritated about because she just wanted her way. And so it's an interesting clip. We're going to talk about it. I want you guys to call in and give us the feedback. Please call in during this show. That's 248-854-9850. 248-854-9850. We're going to get into it. Shout out to Scouts Honor Clothing Company. I want you guys to make sure you check out the Pink Part on Tuesday at 8 p.m. with Podcastic with Miss Fifi the Plug. She also has a page, the Pink Part, so follow that as well. And Porch Talk podcast will now be every week starting this month. So you'll see me again next week with a different crew, and we will alternate. So it's going to get crazy this year. I hope you're ready, honey. Secure your wigs and keep your lashes tight because we're going to get really stupid this year.
You got that heat box.
So I want you guys to know the reason why the clip was 5 minutes. I wanted to give you a well-rounded view of what was going on there. It was a 22-minute clip. So I cut that down, chopped it down to 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes, so you could get the full picture. So, you know, because a lot of times we get snippets of things and they're taken out of context. So you need to know the context of what was going on here. I absolutely agree with them. I think people need to know their lane. I think you need to know what attributes you have. And if you are striving for someone with more money, more attributes, then you need to either work your way up to what you're looking for or accept where you are. But let's not be in la la land. You know, he's right. I mean, I can remember being in my 20s and talking to older men, 40s, 50s. Some people might think it's gross, but I mean, in the mindset is stability. This man has something going on. He's not playing games. You know, I mean, because as you know, women tend to mature more quickly than men. And we don't have time for little boys. So he's told the truth on that. The young lady wasn't getting it. She wasn't receiving it. So I don't even know what she called for. And that's my input for now.
Who is he? He a relationship?
Yeah, he's like a relationship guy. I've watched
like
a couple
of matchmaker type of situation?
Yeah, I think.
Not necessarily a matchmaker.
Yeah,
a coach?
Something like that. He just basically gives his input, his educated opinions about relationships and high profile, you know, like women typically is his audience, and he basically is advising them on what they need to do and giving them realistic advice, trying to get upper echelon in.
Yeah,
right.
And he ain't mentioned nothing about Royal Oak. Did you notice that?
You know what?
Royal Oak, baby.
That's funny.
We need y'all to call in. If y'all got something to say now, call on in
who
now.
don't agree? I mean,
I know a lot of women who didn't agree with what he said.
Everything he said, but I do think the clips that came out there came across as him just straight up attacking her. Like I'm pretty sure it's a lot more people like me. Like, wait a minute now, because that's not a regular conversation. So to be telling me I ain't shit because I got a kid, that's not cool. Is how the clips came across. No, but how the clips are coming across to people who don't know who he is. That's exactly how that's coming across to a mother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's why I did the 5 minute clip.
But I don't disagree.
Oh, there you go.
Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be, you cannot I don't agree with the kid situation. I don't think that it's necessarily
I kind of
upper echelon man wouldn't date you, because if you are a top tier player, my child who is well taken care of and does not need you either should not. If it's a deal breaker for you because he's a kid involved, that's fine.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if there's a child involved, there's a father there or not. That's another situation you have to deal with.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if it's a situation that you as a man would not want to involve yourself in, that's the thing. I don't think that's necessarily like one of them, oh, you got a kid, baby girl, no, you out. Unless, like I said, unless for that man or that woman, that's just your deal breaker. A man with kids or a woman with kids, I'm good there.
But you're pretty, though. This is coming from somebody pretty. So
yes, and I am not a 5 when I wake up, and I am not a 6 after I get my shit together.
Right, you're pretty, so you have your shit children together. You know what I'm saying? So a man is still going to pursue you. You know, like me, like I wouldn't have that problem to worry about either. But
so these are for the less attractive women.
Yeah, for the more average.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
What he's saying
with the kids, I'm talking about.
What he's saying is he's not saying it's necessarily a deal breaker. He's saying that it's simply a notch down. It's simply something that's going against.
Right, because they have options.
Because there's just like, you know, y'all value yourself and y'all think y'all a certain level. Well, there's another lady who on the same level that has no kids. Right. So he's going to choose her over you. That's not saying that you can't get anybody with a kid, but that particular guy, he may choose, you know, that girl. Yeah,
I got it. He even went to say that generally when you see these people with all the money and their woman looks kind of plain or regular, it was somebody they had before they got the money. So they grew together. Yeah. But if he's getting a spouse after he's popping, your boring ass is not what he's trying to look for. No. You know what I'm saying? Go sit your ass in the corner and go ahead and sew and shut the fuck up. He's not looking for you. You go ahead and knit a sweater. He's not looking for you. Anything. But he ain't checking for your ass. That's all.
But let me say, y'all two, like, by y'all agreeing with him for the most part, that's the first. I mean, it ain't the first time, but most of the women I've talked to, they totally disagree with him and like.
That's because they're insecure. It's a mindset thing too, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're more
like,
realistic women, anyway. You know what I mean?
It's a true mindset when it comes to dating. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want this lavish lifestyle, but they don't want to provide that for themselves. What I have learned, you know, in my life is, in order to get what you want out of life, you got to give it to yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if you want a certain status, then what are you bringing to the table is the question. Mm-hmm. And that's why I agree with what he was saying, because what do you have? Like, you don't even think you pretty enough. So what is it? Because let's be real, we live in a world where looks matter. Right. So if you don't even think because a 5, what the fuck is a 5? Like, you don't even think you cute enough.
So let me ask you this: when you say what are you bringing to the table, what do you mean?
In regards of they want these upper echelon men.
No, I'm talking about what are women bringing to the table. That's
what I'm saying. They want these. We speaking on these women who want these top tier men. What do you have?
Yeah.
Where are you in life? It's not even a matter of a degree thing. Are you entrepreneurial driven? Are you career driven where you are, you know, climbing up this ladder? Like what are you giving him that he doesn't already have? Because you obviously don't think you're cute enough. So what else is there?
But I think there's something wrong with the whole question. The reason why, because she said she's a 6-figure, right? But is that before or after she got to pay her bills? So you don't 6 figures don't really last that damn long.
Well, see, but that's a question that a top tier guy would ask.
Most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? They would ask, "Oh, okay, well is that net?"
Right.
I mean, he went after taxes.
Right.
Yeah, he went deep into the questioning.
Gross or net?
He went deep into the questioning.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that is because I think a lot of times I thought you were about to go hit a different road on that one. I'm glad you didn't. But a lot of times women think because they have their own, they don't necessarily need a man. You know what I'm saying? Like to a certain extent. And to me, I feel like the more independent a woman is, the more she feel like she don't necessarily need a man, and that whole vibe is so unattractive to me.
I think that's a certain type of woman, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that Because there are women who feel like that. Like, I don't need him. I don't blah, blah, blah because of this, that, and the third. Whatever the reason it may be. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just another group of people who feel away for whatever the reasons they feel away, whether it have been trauma related or money related. Like, whatever they reasons are. Like, I don't think that's necessarily the same person because everybody knows, like, through life on that journey, like, that can get kind of lonely. Like, especially the higher up you get, the more money you make, the more time you spending by yourself or making monetary decisions. You know what I'm saying? So who doesn't desire what has happened to you to where you feel like you don't desire a companionship?
Yeah.
Well, the only women I heard say that, I ain't gonna lie, is black women. That's sad.
Yeah.
But that's the only group of no.
Yeah, that's
I be honest,
right there.
And the only reason why it is
Check,
because black women was programmed to say that.
I was just about to say that, but you also talking about a group of women whose fathers have been removed from the home. So we have seen
That's what I said.
only women raise us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm one of the people who be like, I don't need a man, but you gotta come with the gusto because my man, if I'm gotta tell you what to do all the time, you a kid to me.
Okay, so let me.
You a kid to me because I have come from the background of the working woman. You know what I'm saying? The woman who, and she is not submissive at all. And I am not that type of person.
Okay.
So I'm not the person that's like, oh, I don't need a man to do shit for me. But my man, you got to do something for me.
Okay, so when you say that man has to come with the gusto,
Yes.
it seems to me that there's a correlation between a real independent woman and a woman who's not giving that much effort.
I'm not following.
I did. Go
You
ahead.
feel me? You
Yes.
feel me? So the super independent woman is the same woman who's not trying as hard and want a guy to come with the gusto when she ain't coming with the gusto.
Got you.
Like you get what I'm saying?
I got you now. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's always a correlation with that. Like,
But what type of woman is that though? Like what type of woman have you came across that fits that?
Like I said, the super independent woman that don't need nothing, that got her own, that you know, it typically is the same. I'm talking about single.
Yeah.
First of all,
Oh yeah.
you know, and it typically be the same woman who wants you to come with the gusto and wants you to jump through loops and all
Oh
this.
yeah. No, I didn't see them.
She's not
She
going
not up
10.
to par.
Oh yeah. No,
She's
see,
going 10 and wants you to go 9.
She not up
Exactly.
to par.
Yeah, I done seen women sit up here and say they want a man with all of this, right? But don't bring nothing. I mean, nothing. Not even creativeness. Not even real motherhood. I mean, she bring her 3 kids with her and say, okay, which room is whose? So
I think people gonna have a problem with this, but I think most of the women who have like these ridiculous standards for men usually don't have
nothing.
nothing really
they don't
going for
have
themselves
shit.
because who got time? I mean, I know what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't sit here and thought about like, oh, he gotta be a 6-figure earner and he gotta do this. Like, I just need somebody that's just gonna get up and go to work, whatever your work is. Like,
That's beautiful.
But
come
that's
with
the
come with an idea. Like, even
beautiful.
if you know, I don't care. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Coming off a nursing career. And I've heard many women say, well, entrepreneur woman can't date a 9-to-5er. Probably not. Probably not. But I could date a career man
There you go.
because they are similar. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same, but we are similar. The goals are similar. You know what I'm saying? The work ethic and the drive is similar. So it's just the level of understanding there. I need you to understand that I'm not always going to be readily available because these other baby businesses are here. But we have that understanding to where this is our time as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. So usually the women that I hear who have all these standards of this, he won't, he can't, what he not gonna do, what he ain't gonna do is like, I mean, they a little bitter and they don't really have much to bring to the table anyway.
I think people got that Cinderella blood. Like
They want to be taken care of.
Yeah, first of all, let's go back. Walt Disney, Cinderella, she's white. She ain't black. They ain't had no Negroes in that story, okay? So let's start there. We have to stop. I know there are exceptions to the rule. There are times where something will happen cosmically in the universe and it will boom, pow, and somebody will be blessed. But it's probably not going to be you because that's the exception to the rule. We need to start looking at the rule.
You get what you work for.
And yes, and the rule is stay in your lane. And that's not a bad thing. Like, why? I mean, maybe you guys can grow together. That's a possibility, grow together, have some goals or something. But I don't see having an air mattress, one bonnet, and one pair of shoes, and your drawers stinking, and you talking about you need this man with all this shit. I mean, well, first of all, let's wash your drawers, let's wash your bonnet, and let's take that rusty ass wig off your head. You're looking toe up, but I don't know. I don't know. We got to do better. Yeah, some of these bonnets, baby.
We wouldn't know what they look like if they start wearing them outside. How you gonna get an upper echelon man and you look like you just woke up?
You in the bank with your bonnet
look
on.
Broke.
What is this about?
You look broke.
Man, I wish every female that I know could hear y'all right now.
You look broke.
Right
the first thing is to take care of yourself. Ain't nobody gonna want to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself.
It's representation, man.
Comb your hair. Everybody got a brush. You ain't gotta go spend $75 to get it done, but comb your hair, brush it into a ponytail,
and go to the dentist regularly.
Yes.
Simple.
Man,
We don't want to see the back plaque. Well, I mean, the back plaque is something different. When the woman got back plaque, her kids got it too. And
that's messed up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I gotta
Put on clothes when you leave the house. Don't just roll out the bed and walk out the door because you look like you just woke up. Like you do look like you just woke up.
Well, you got to look presentable. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
And that's and unfortunately in our community, that is a must. You know what I mean? In the black community, we gotta look our best. At all times. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. Now, other groups ain't got that worry, but that definitely says something to us.
And
we could tell everything about you. Like, yeah, you ain't pay your bills today.
Not today.
For sure.
Black women, somebody is going to hate me today, but I see our white
the whole podcast as a whole because we all on the same page.
I see our white counterparts. They're out with their dogs 6 a.m. Their ponytails swinging. They're running. Black women, we got to start taking care of our bodies, and surgery can't be the option. And I'm talking about myself too. I could stand to lose 20 pounds, but I didn't have 3 kids, and I look better than a lot of y'all that ain't had nan. So we got to do better. We really do. You can't be walking around here talking about I'm 200 pounds and I'm thick. No, you're beyond thick, love, especially if you're 5 feet. That's beyond thick. It's not healthy. Your heart is overworking, and I mean, he might get you down the aisle, but 2 years later, you might stroke out. So we gotta really do better. We do.
I just want to say, after the day, I love my female co-host, man. Y'all are speaking it real right now. I swear to God.
And you know what?
You really get back what you put out there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it today. People gonna be mad than a motherfucker. But it's 2021, and we done went through some shit in 2020. Lizzo and all that twerking shit. No, that's not cute. I'm sorry. It is what it is, and you're fat
she not living her. She not living her truth.
No,
She ain't living her truth. She not.
You can't be fat shaming
You
people
know what
out here.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying what it is. Like it's gonna be. You cannot be mad that people are not attracted to that. You cannot be mad. People have the right to say this is unattractive.
Okay, well, I'm
not saying Lizzo is not a beautiful woman.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You said, hold on, what was the last thing you said? You can't be mad if people not attracted to that. Why people ain't attracted to that?
Yeah,
because we got our preferences though.
They got our
There's
preferences.
people that's not attracted to that.
But is it not true that our sense of beauty has been kind of programmed in us?
Yes, Lord.
It definitely has.
It has, but that's not healthy. Beyond looks, it's not healthy.
So all the sandwiches and stuff ain't
it's
healthy.
Not healthy.
Well,
it's not.
But Rock, can you say this?
I'm not about to.
Let's just say being overweight is not healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, smoking weed not, drinking is not.
Preach.
Things like that is not healthy. No. However, you can, but look at how many people probably die way before her, and no matter how unhealthy she is, people could be big and still be healthy. You might look at them as unhealthy, but that's how their body is. Like I know a guy who's
metabolism.
Yeah, I know a guy who's 62 years old. I'm limping. He's running, right? He's 62. He's 280 pounds, but still he's running. I can barely walk my ass to here to the car in 2 minutes. You feel me?
Right.
But how long has he been running though?
No, he been running for the past at least 6 years.
Okay.
Because he had to lose weight. He was 348 pounds.
Gotcha.
So he had to lose weight because his doctor had told him, he's like, you got getting at the age to where you can't sit around.
Right.
Like whenever you go, he don't got no chairs in his house. He only got his bed.
Mm-hmm.
When you come to his crib, you got to stand up damn near. He got a counter.
He ain't playing.
No, he's not. And his table, he got bar stools. He got tall bar stools. But for the most part, he stand up and eat. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but he just, when people go see him, you be standing up there talking. His desk lifts up.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, I got a granddaughter. I want to walk her down the aisle because her daddy not here.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
His focus is different.
But see, this is the thing. It's not even isolated to Lizzo. I just used her as an example. The problem is this. When you send this message out about fat shaming, but somebody watching is thinking it's okay. It's okay to be out of shape, overweight, and it's unhealthy. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I was just joking with y'all. Look, trust me, I'm a big fella. I have my troubles. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. You
But
basically saying
you're a man, though.
You basically saying be your healthiest you.
Yes.
You don't
please.
have to be
That's
300.
dope. Now that's dope.
You can be 225 and be healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be your healthiest you. If you having problems and you know personally, you ain't got to tell everybody, but if you having problems with your size and this becoming a health issue, you a lot of times as black folks, we don't catch these things before we get health issues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We wait until we actually got diabetes to start not eating so much sugar and all that. So
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
be your healthiest you. Everybody ain't meant to be skin and bones,
right.
but you ain't got to be obese either.
Just make better
You know what I'm saying?
decisions.
Yes,
Just
I
make
mean,
better
because
decisions.
I think we are going into one of these relationships, but mentally we're not together, spiritually we're not together, physically we're not together, financially we're not together. So what the hell are you looking for a relationship for? To fuck somebody else up and stress them out?
Come on now.
Fuck them over.
No.
Not even
You hit
up,
that one on
over.
the head right
No.
there.
Over.
We need to be getting our spirit right, our mind right. I mean, the body is a process. I'm with y'all girls. I tuck my stomach in my drawer too. I love y'all. Shut the fuck up. You know what?
She retarded for that
We
one.
got I mean, I didn't have 3 kids. You get that flap, you know what I'm saying? Either you gonna tuck it or you not. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but I'm saying
You gonna say tuck it or fuck it?
yeah, tuck it or fuck it. Right. But I'm just saying, I'm never going to say something and not hold myself accountable. I have my flaws as well. I'm not perfect, but we have to be realistic when it comes to our deficits and check them because we bring so much toxicity into these relationships.
Saying all these big
Just
words.
about not being, but that's exactly because it's not having your shit together. That's all it boils
That was
down to is not
Professor
having your shit
Dyson-ish.
together.
Yes.
At all. Like you said, financially, spiritually, we relationship hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We bring bullshit from the past relationship to the next one. We don't take no breaks. We got abandonment issues in the black community. You know, I'm filtering through myself. So your abandonment issues create codependencies. You know what I'm saying? So you always feel like you need somebody. So you relationship hop.
Yeah.
Now you can't keep a relationship or you can't stay happy in a relationship because you ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You not right. So it goes beyond finances. Like it goes
How
beyond
you gonna
finances.
win
You
if
not
you ain't
take
right with
you not
them?
taking
Come on,
care of
Lord.
yourself. You not taking care of
Come on,
yourself
Lord.
at
And
all.
and
then we got the audacity to get fucking pregnant and keep doing that shit over and over
Yes.
again.
Uh-oh.
Over and over again.
Check, please.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Like if you have one child and you can't look at that one kid, and not even just for the financial sake of it. Like people think money is everything when it's just a part of it. You feel me? You look at that one child and be like, I gotta get my shit together. Like
Yeah.
I got to get my shit together beyond money. Like I don't even feel good. Like as a mother, especially as a black mother, and I don't hate to take it there. Fuck that. As a black mother, all the stuff that we have dealt with that other communities don't know about. That's relatable, and then we tear each other down.
We do.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then we allow our men to tear us down because like I said, if you ain't about shit, ain't nobody gonna treat you like shit. If you feel like you not shit, the world gonna show you how much shit you ain't.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My homegirl said something that I said a few weeks ago.
Call in.
Don't be afraid to hit them therapists up.
Not at all on speed dial. When you having that moment, when you having that moment, spend time by yourself. Spend time by yourself. Tell people when you need a minute. Don't respond every day.
Yes.
But be honest in your communications too. That's a fault too. Be honest in your damn communications.
You know what I've noticed, and I'm gonna say this. You know, I don't want to pick on my black folks because I'm black. Black people do not take advice or constructive criticism well.
At all.
No, they don't.
Ever.
You know what though? A lot of us don't know how to. Some of us have taken it or have heard it from people who don't know how to deliver it either. Right. It sounds like.
But wait a minute.
But you know why that is.
If it's the truth, it's the truth. If I tell you your kid's bad as hell, you need to do something about that. It shouldn't matter how I said it if they bad as hell. What you want me to say? Look, your kids are, they're a little bit of a problem. But
I mean, if you come over to my house and be like, Diana, your kid's bad as hell. Like, I'm not gonna be offended if these motherfuckers running around acting crazy. But if you come to me like, bitch, if you don't get this little motherfucker from jumping on this goddamn couch, we gonna have a problem.
Right.
Who you talking to?
Are you talking about
I know they bad.
Hanging from my neck.
You know how some of us are going and be like, get your stinking funky ass
That's what I mean by delivery.
Having dirty drawers wearing, nappy head having, bitch off,
stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, stupid motherfucker calling bitches.
And I don't believe in that.
Kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Children can be bad.
Okay, so even if the delivery, even if the delivery is bad, okay, at least take it in the point of what they saying.
It's hard to do that though. Like, let's be real.
After they done left, at least come back and say, okay, did they have any little bit of a point?
Only a certain type of person can do that. You know that. Only a certain type of person can humble themselves enough to be like, that motherfucker was right as hell.
Look, my kids okay, but my dog.
No matter what they said, it don't matter what they said, they was right. It take a certain type of person to agree to that.
I agree with you about that kids though. Like some of these women be having kids like they adding charms to a Pandora bracelet. Like, damn, another one,
and another one,
and another one.
But you know what? I don't see. Okay, I ain't gonna say I don't see a problem with that. But I like to do a little. I like to hit a little curve and come back to the relationship part with the kids. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, or tell me if y'all agree or disagree. Okay. A lot of men feel like women don't understand how much the woman's kids play a part in them dating them.
It's definitely a
like they don't like a lot of women children. Don't see the. I can't word it right.
The precedence the children have over the relationship to a certain extent?
Not the precedent, but they don't see how much it's
factored in,
taken away from, or you know what I mean? Like if a guy's dating a woman with kids, a lot of men don't think that woman understand how much those kids are playing a part in them dating as far as because like women like attention, right? They want attention from their man. They want but men, the kids get in the way of a lot of attention they're getting.
It slows down the dating process for sure.
Yeah, but a lot of women don't think it's that much of a deal.
They probably the type of women that walk outside in bonnets.
Wow.
Or maybe they the type of women who's looking for a 6-figure dude.
True.
Or that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me be very honest
because let's be real. I got 3 little people too, and to say that they don't come before a lot of stuff would be crazy. Because if you're trying to take me on a date and we got a cheerleading game, cheerleading tryouts. I'm going to cheerleading tryouts.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of women don't understand how much that plays a role. Like, damn,
that's crazy though. Because how do you not understand that?
You got kids stuff all week. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to, because I remember we talked about this before.
When are we going to see each other? Why are you even trying to date?
That goes back to prioritizing a little bit too.
To see that guy.
Because your village comes in. I know a lot of people don't have a village, but that's where
we ain't got the shit.
I got a village. Shout out to mine. That's where your village come in at though. They know that for me, I can only speak for myself and my team. They know that I'm not no sapsucker mama. You know what I'm saying? They know
Super
that
mom.
most of my time I'm just a mama. I just do what a mother is supposed to do. I don't need the super or nothing. I'm just their mama. I'm who they need me to be for 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and they daddy is in their life. So it's not like it's alone, but they know that I cater to the well-being of them all week. So if I be like, hey, can you take such and such to this practice for me, or can you take them to the movies for me? Can you do this while I go? It don't even matter what I'm doing. I honestly don't even have to say what I'm doing because that's how involved I am. I don't call nobody for no bullshit. I ain't calling every weekend like, hey, I'm about to go to Cabo. Why don't you come sit with the kids for me? So again, I say that to say I can prioritize when it needs to be prioritized. If somebody is serious enough about dating me, you just cannot waste my time. And I'm not saying in the sense of it's not working out, wasting my time. You just have to hold yourself accountable for when we align this time together, knowing that I have these children.
Right.
So I have rearranged the time.
Right. When you set time, that's set in stone. And if it don't happen, we got a problem.
It's not a problem because things happen. I'm not gonna say that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? If you call me and set up a date with me and then you an hour before I can't come, all right.
Shit.
Okay.
Man, we need more like ya.
Yeah,
I mean, you get to. I mean, I'm not gonna say
more
not.
like
Now, what I will say is, you're not about to keep doing that shit.
Right.
You're not about to keep doing it. After the second time, we got a problem. Nah,
keep
don't call me
doing
no more, bro.
Yeah, they just on that bullshit.
Don't call me no more.
Yeah.
I am not about to use no more resources on you.
Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculous. But no, the first time it would be crazy to say that because I know at some point I'm gonna be like that. Like, you know what, such and such got a fever tonight. I can't come.
Right.
I can't come because I'm not dumping a feverish child off on nobody.
Right.
But to a real man, that should say something like, all right, she not just kicking her kid to the curb just to come party.
Yeah,
the kid's sick.
some guys definitely would see that, and be really attracted to that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, she.
Or some guys might think she full of shit.
They might.
You're
You
And that's
right,
okay
you
too.
right,
Your kid
but
ain't
it's
sick.
those type of guys
That's
who
okay
full
too.
of shit. who think
Exactly.
that she full of shit.
And that's okay to think I'm
Why
full of
would you
shit.
lie
If,
like,
if that's
damn,
the
I
case.
did
lie
do
about
that
your
one
kid.
time. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
pulled that same thing on this chick. You know?
Now, if I say something about my dog, then I'm lying.
Yeah.
Hey, you know my dog just threw up, so I can't come tonight.
I
That's
can't come.
definitely.
All right, so
Your dog be like,
so
huh?
why
you
so,
rolling me?
Why you lying on me?
so y'all feel like that kids do play a large role in dating, and it's a large factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Hell
know.
yeah.
All right, because some women, for some reason, they think like,
Especially if they got
Oh,
separate.
nah.
Especially if they got like
Separate entities.
like different baby daddy, different baby fathers. Like I know a young lady, she got 4 children, well 5, and 4 different baby fathers, right?
No,
She
imagine
said
how rough
She
that
likes
is.
variety.
Well, no, she just got. I can admit to this. She's very intelligent, and she's very dope. She know how to make her money and all that. But the problem is, she asked me a question one day. She said, "Why it's hard for me to find somebody?" I said, "Because when not finding somebody, when you dealing with you dealing with 11 people.
Damn,
That is a lot of people.
Ooh.
You dealing with the kids and the baby fathers and you,
Hey, there's a lot of people.
and then somebody, hey, this Marco, I'm here to pick up Janice." You know what I mean? Then he comes in with an attitude, not understanding. I'm a grown ass man, like, hey, bro, no, you can't come in right now because my man. I'm just here to pick up my daughter. Then it becomes, I really want to fuck with you because you around my daughter more than me,
Right.
and she keep coming to me talking about what Mr. Miles said. You know what I mean?
Right.
So because and that's a problem. You
That
dealing with
would
11 different
definitely
people.
be a problem.
Yeah,
That's
so-
definitely a problem. We really in the black community we have to really have
I never
these
thought about
these
that like
big
that.
men conversations. Oh no, it's definitely
I
something
also
to
don't
be-
have 11 people to deal with. It'd be, what, 5 of us? It's half of that. It's because
Yeah.
the kids all got the same daddy. But I never had to think about that.
That is
But that's a congratulations
That's
to
wild.
you.
Yeah.
But even still, once hypothetically speaking, you get a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And he's in your life, so he's around your children
Right.
more than their father.
Right.
And then one day your child says your boyfriend's name and replaces his.
Right.
Oh,
It's trouble.
I can only imagine
my-
how crushing that would be.
Give me the
My
bitch.
ex girl, my little, I call him my nephew. He's like anyway. Her son is named Jay. He jumped on him and he said, "Hey, Uncle Doc," and his name was Terry. So he was like, "Get down." You know what I mean? But he had to realize I'm in his life every day. And he's coming around, whether he was a good father, you know what I mean? But he was coming around on the weekends, you know what I mean? But he's with me every single day. I pick him up from school, all types, so he's spending more time with me. So mentally a child like, okay, I gotta get together. This is my daddy and this is Miles. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he so happened to say my name one day, and you seen the look on his father's face.
Devastating.
Oh my
devastating.
God! I was sitting there like, I looked away like, because I was right there.
That's one of the only things that will make a man cut up.
For sure.
But big fella,
Don't.
you ain't got nothing to worry about. Who about to be messing with you? Who about to come in the house and see you and be like,
Rocky,
hey man, I'm getting my kid.
Go ahead. Who's about to say that?
Rocky, you'll be very surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
about to say, any man.
I thought you had started saying that.
You said you ain't
Any man would.
You said a man. You ain't say a punk.
Right.
You said a man. A man would be like, hey dog,
Right.
I don't give a damn how big you are.
Well, you got a point.
That's my son. That's my
Boy.
daughter.
Penetrate skin. I don't care
All the time.
how much skin.
Yeah, I mean that's
It
true.
don't
That's
matter.
true. That's true.
So I know a ton.
It be
of
some
men.
it be some fools out there be trying to
yeah.
to
He did security, so he know little. It'll be the
He be like, we
smallest
about to move
one.
some
Right.
furniture around this bitch.
Well, not only that, most people got the conception that big people are not fast, right?
Yeah.
See, I don't know how fast you are, big fella, but
ask around.
okay, well that's dope.
fast.
Well, that's dope. But so some people, I was always taught hit them knees. You feel me? For a bigger person,
Right.
Kick them knees backwards. So you know,
Right.
I learned a lot of how to deal with it because in my life I was a smaller dude. So my brothers used to say, hey, kick their legs from up under them. If you could get to their knee, you got power. You keep them away, give you enough time to run. So trust me.
Yeah, that's what they tell women. They say, they.
Hey, women, I wasn't no woman though. I wasn't no woman.
It's so
But
funny.
just two weaker people.
There you go. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not good still
I
either.
guess that don't sound better either, huh?
Yeah.
We just about to say big fella.
So my older brother is like about your size,
Right.
And we fought many a times, you know. And he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared, man. Them little guys, man, they be crazy.
We look at y'all as
It's the big guys that be the gentle giants. You know what I'm saying? We nice. Them little niggas crazy, man. They been picked up anything and tried to hit you with it.
Oh Lord.
I got all type of knots on my head from my older brother. Yeah, he guilty.
You know, I think men, you guys are very competitive too because I'm trying to think how.
Oh no, we ain't competitive as y'all.
You don't think so?
we
No.
pretty damn.
Y'all be thinking women competing with y'all on everything. I swear, y'all something else, man.
I don't.
Y'all walk out the house thinking, "Oh, look at what she got on," and you know, y'all do too much.
See, that's
I
not
don't
most
know.
of us though. A lot of us are really.
No, y'all rare.
Those
So
of
don't
us.
say most of us.
Well, no, because my friend circle is like that. Like most of us are not
Most of
necessarily
your-
like.
But do your friend circle got children?
Yeah,
That's why.
Some of them.
But
most of
but
them.
women who got children really is not focused on that. They focus on their children.
but we've never been like that though. We've been because my friends. I mean my newest. I mean you mean
My friends
you might
ain't
be
either.
one of my newest friends. Like I got some solid friends, but we have never been like
But you have
the
three-
next one.
But you have children,
I
right?
ain't never always had kids.
But my point is, when they enter your life, they know what type of person you are. So when a person enter your life and they know how you are already, they know how to either separate themselves, you know what I mean, or continue the relationship. Can you agree to that?
I can.
Yeah, because I mean, as a man, like you know, you a man with a family, right? You be like, hey, bro, you can't come over my crib.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we know, because you already know. And if Rocky said, hey, well, what about such and such? You be like, nah, let him stay where he at.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because, but he seemed cool when I met him. He cool, but nah,
But
not
yeah,
for
no,
us.
he not that cool.
Right, there you go. So yeah,
It's
but
a
that's
different
why,
level.
That's why you carry yourself a particular way. So those are how you carry yourself.
Oh,
those
definitely.
that's what you're gonna try.
I've never been the jealous female. Like, let's say
never
I
gave a
was
hell.
single, I was dating somebody, and the woman was coming to get her kid. I'm not about to. Oh, what? Who the fuck's that bitch? And why is she over here? And why you didn't? And I don't have all that to do.
I got
You
married.
ain't gotta be
I got
jealous to
married
be
pretty
competing.
young.
Oh,
so
now that's very true.
You ain't got to be jealous of no woman to be competing.
So you just causing wreaking hell and causing havoc for no reason. You just pulled it out.
I don't agree with that. It has to be, if it's not jealousy, it's envy, because it's something. Because nobody in they, or you crazy.
Women are moody.
Well, if you're not that type of person, how do you know what they are?
I'm moody because let's be real. In competition, there are friendly competitions. And there are just absolutely ridiculous competitions like the ones in life. Those are absolutely fucking ridiculous competitions because we are not in the same lane. So you are absolutely crazy to be competing with anybody beyond who you can see on the other side of that mirror.
You know what? What I've noticed doing security
unless it's
a lot?
somebody that is allowing you to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person does this. It's a little more motivating. Should I say?
Doing security, I'll see two women like competing for no reason, like
it's not no reason. It's
maybe
probably
they
for a
dress
man.
similar or something, and like you'll see one woman do something, and then the other woman to just go over there and do something a little extra. The other woman go do something
especially on
extra.
the dance floor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You don't never see men doing stuff like that.
But they are competing for. Oh, come on now, because I done had plenty of men try to compete for my attention.
Well, your attention is.
But that's what a woman is doing. But that's what a woman is doing. If they are on the dance floor shaking their asses,
but they're not competing for a particular person.
How do we know that? We just see them.
They're competing just for overall attention, like just to try to one up that girl.
Deanna, your thickness is probably most men's sickness. You feel me? So, I'm being honest with you. So,
check please.
No. So what I'm saying is, when they competing,
think I save lives.
There you go, think that I save lives and good earmuffs. So listen, at the end of the day,
oh my God.
At the end of the day, though, a man would, they would compete for your attention, but most women, hold on, y'all got a caller. Hold on, let's see what.
Praise the Lord.
Let's see what they talking about.
Hello, caller.
Caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi. Go ahead.
How are you?
Good. What you got to say to us?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not even being funny because I don't even know what we're supposed to be talking about.
One of my friends.
Let's talk about what you want to talk about.
We're talking about love and relationships. We talked about the Kevin Samuels video. Were you privy to that? Did you see that part?
No, I didn't see that, but I saw about the love and relationship.
So what you got to say
to us about love and relationship?
Question or comment?
Oh, what I got to say about a relationship?
Are you in a relationship?
What pisses you off, girl? Sound off. Tell us what pisses you off.
When a man expects you to hold him down for about 4 years and he never get a job.
Oh, there you go. That's what we talking about, boo. Okay.
Hey, that sounds like a you problem, though, low-key, because 4 years?
That's a long time, sis.
Damn, he must do something real good that you like. You held him down for 4 years.
Well, no, I'm not holding nobody down for 4 years, and I think that's the issue.
Okay.
We get these males that come to us, and they be damaged. They have mommy issues, and we feel like it's something we did wrong. So we try to do everything right. We cook, we clean. They don't give you a ring. They don't give you a damn ring. Barely can afford bills. But you still, as women, we still try to hold them down and get them these high standards and treat them like a king, run a bath water and all this extra stuff.
I got something. Hold on. Let me help her out.
They wouldn't do that for you.
So this is the problem. No. This is the problem though, because it's not even about you. Because it's a lot of people a lot of females who.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. It's definitely right.
Deal with that issue, but the problem is we try to change situations that we have no control over. That's a therapist conversation with that man. And once we realize that there's nothing that we can do for him, it doesn't matter how much love and affection you give that broken man. He needs to help himself. You can't love nobody into loving themselves. You can do all you're gonna do is damage yourself. All you're gonna do is damage yourself trying to love somebody that don't love themselves.
You're giving your mind a mental hernia.
And that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's toxicity at its finest.
And then it's funny how as soon as you leave him, he got his stuff together. He want to be crispy all of a sudden.
All the
He can pay
time.
light bills and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what they do. But,
She said crispy.
but then, but get a motherfucker 72 hours. He gonna lose all that.
72.
Listen out. Technically, he never had all that. He just found a better female, and she was hiding it the whole time.
Oh
The
wow.
whole time,
Damn.
she found a whole nother woman to buy him all the things that you could not provide for him, and she was there in his circle, being his best friend the whole time.
Hold on. Can I ask
The
you?
whole time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
Did he have a Metro PCS phone? No, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show
You
you.
know what?
Watch it.
They probably did. He probably did. From
Yeah.
iPhone.
Commitment issues. Is that where we going?
Well, no, not only that. What I've learned is that when men be bouncing around from women to women, they got a Metro.
Man, you said.
I'm serious. I'm very serious. Like
They go that
Is
prepaid.
this the commitment issue?
Yep, there you go. And they're like, shit, it's only a Metro. You know what I mean? It's just like that's how they treat women. That's crazy.
But you know,
The family deal.
There you go. Yeah,
but I need to ask a question. Where? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me get Max.
she ordering food.
She fooling. You know what? She brought up something that I had a conversation with a lady about. Why is it
Okay,
that
my bad, y'all.
I told you.
you silly?
Oh my God.
Why is it that it seemed like
hungry
the women who got their stuff together and the men who got their stuff together never seem to meet?
Because we have dealt with so much bullshit
That's
filtering through, we be
crazy.
sick of each other by the time we get there.
Yeah,
We-
very
good.
everybody
Because
be
I
on
always
bullshit.
hear a lot of women with having
the
to carry
tolerance
niggas,
level, the tolerance
having to
level be
carry
so
niggas,
low.
and then men the same thing. They be having to take care of chicks.
Yeah.
Like,
I
You know
really
what?
think it's the tolerance level though, because even when we went back to how I said if you call and cancel on me, then you was like, oh, it's a wrap. I'm like, no, not necessarily. But we go there though. Like we have dealt with so much shit. Both parties, not just women. Both parties have dealt with so much shit until we get there, and then by the time we meet that person, we be like, man, fuck you. You on bullshit too.
hey, you know what?
Okay,
But-
baby, we gotta pay some bills real quick. We almost let it go without doing so. We'll talk. Call us back next week. I love you. Thank you so much for calling.
You too.
Yeah. So, that was. I mean, but y'all really right. But what I always ask a woman, like, where's your favorite restaurant? And if she say Benihana's, I'm not talking to her.
I'm not about to play with you.
I
What
mean,
if she don't have
We
one? I don't
going to
have a
break,
favorite
y'all. We
restaurant.
gonna play this. We gotta pay bills. We gotta pay bills.
I know you're tired of the regular brands, oversized tees in the regular pants. Saw something you like, so you gave them a chance, but now you looking for some quality that's better advanced. Allow me to introduce you to this brand new crack, independently black owned, so it's brand new black. Everything's tailor-made, so it can't be snatched from the highest quality of fabric, so you can't beat that. I pledge allegiance to this SH flag. You can see it when I walk and got a boast or brag. This a lifestyle commitment, not a trend or fad, cause when I'm done with this fit, I'ma cop more tags. This ain't for the loud and disingenuous crew. This is strictly for the honorable and integrous few. This is principles, morals, and loyalty too. So the question is do you see the honor in you? Scout Sauna.
Honestly, they know it's quality over quantity. Look at my shirt, it's harder than geometry. Came from nothing, yeah, they used to make fun of me. Now I got the last laugh like comedy. Independent with the business, no fun to me. Chief executive officer of the company. I ain't bragging, man, I say it all humbly. I'm the man up in my town, you should honor me. Honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me. I'm just the one you should honor, cause I tell it raw with no condom. I want to smoke like ganja. I'm with the grease like Johnson. Thoughts, thought I told you. When I hop up on a beat that I'm a monster. Been through a lot of shit, no plunger. Now the city on my shoulder like a rocket launcher. Now I got it in my hand like carpal tunnel. Now I got it in my hand like a Tar Hero. Been through more fights than a war hero. You don't know how I feel when you score 0. You don't know how I feel to be 4 years old with no heat in the winter when the snow is cold. Big bro and big sis standing around the stove trying to keep warm while mama working on the road. They don't know nothing about that. We winning, just look at the stats. Scouts on the patch. They like how I drip, how I match. I look like I got that sax. I'm looking sharp as a tack. My diamonds hit like a tack. Yeah, honestly, they know it's quality over quantity. Look at my shoulders, harder than geometry. Came from nothing, yeah, they used to make fun of me. Now I got the last laugh like comedy. Independent with the business, no fun to me. Chief executive officer of the company. I ain't bragging, man, I say it all humbly. I'm the man up in my town, you should honor me. Honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me. You should honor me, honor me, honor me, honor me.
And we're back. You know, we had to handle our business. So, you guys need to call in. What's the number? 248-854-9850.
9850.
248-854-9850.
That sounds like a good lottery number. 9850.
Hey.
9850.
Y'all gonna call in or what? I appreciate the young lady. Call in next week, girl. We got some things to talk about.
I like the way she ordered that damn food.
I do too. I love the shenanigans.
Real quick. So I was gonna comment and say I just thought of one of the reasons why the successful women and the successful men both end up getting people who they got to take care of. Remember when I made that comment about the more independent woman is the one that's putting less effort forward? Mm-hmm. There it is.
There you go.
The ones who not successful, they trying harder because they not as busy. They, what I'm saying? They feel like they need to go above and more and beyond trying. So that's more appealing to the other person. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you're a woman who's successful, a guy who's like hitting you up all the time and giving you these good mornings and all this, that's going to be more appealing than a guy who hitting you up every now and then. But probably one of the only reasons why the guy hitting you up every now and then
so we impatient.
So busy.
We impatient.
You know what I'm saying?
Successful people are impatient.
Yeah, we impatient and we busy. He said,
we impatient.
But
slow down, everybody.
That's one of the reasons because I do hear a lot of women who the ones that more simple. They always giving a story that the lady said, been carrying this guy for years and he ain't getting no job and all this. And I'm like, damn, where you been? Yeah. Like running this bathwater.
Then it
but
goes
they scared
back
to lose. They scared to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you about to say, bro?
No, I said it goes back to a you problem then. I mean, because you really shouldn't be choosing somebody that far down the rung of what you know what I'm saying, or what you want. I mean,
hey man, that
available.
That bed be seeming cold though after a while.
It do, but then you got to understand.
You got to know your worth though.
You got to understand the other ancillary issues that you're gonna run into.
The other ancillary, what you say?
Ancillary issues, little small issues that you're gonna run into in a relationship with a person who has all the time in the world to be at your beck and call.
Wow, yeah,
that person.
Yeah, they gonna
who she just said. You know what I mean? That he ain't got no jobs, 4 years, this and the third. Yeah, he doing everything that he need to in that bed, but when he get up, you know what I mean? What's you got a lot of problems to deal with.
Yeah,
you know
because I used to admit to women, I said, all I got is dick and bubble gum, and I'm straight out of bubble gum.
Exactly.
and they used to be like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's being honest, but yeah. I mean, if you got a guy, seriously, that's being honest. I definitely would say that if that's all I had.
But that's all I wanted to get. That's all I wanted to give.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead. You want to say something?
No, I was just gonna say the 4-year dude, he is slaying in the bed. Like she's seeing stars. He gotta be doing something. Her soul is jumping out her body. She like, I need to get rid of this nigga. But
hey, that boy, he ain't never coming up for air, is he?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
Caller. Hello, caller.
What's going on?
What's going on? What you got to say?
I'm just saying on what my man said about, if he putting it down in the bedroom, them the ones that get taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you putting in work 16 hours a day, your lady out there, she's searching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got 2 jobs, 8 hours here, 8 hours there, if you putting in overtime, think about them Chrysler niggas.
That girl whole family.
Niggas putting in work Christmas time, and then next thing you know,
I'm coming through.
Sleeping with the mailman. Right, now you coming through. Nigga at Popeyes, nigga that work at Popeyes got more time than you.
Yeah, I'm giving her that noni juice.
Ooh, this sounds like quite the conundrum.
Good.
So,
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Everybody, you in a relationship because either you love somebody or you trying to get something out of somebody. You know what I mean? Whether it be physical, mental, you know what I mean? That person in your life for a reason. You know what I mean?
so which one are you? Are you Jody?
Come on, Jody.
Or you the Chrysler nigga?
No, I'm who was my man on Family Matters? I'm
Urkel.
Hank?
No, I'm Winslow.
Oh, you Carl.
You Carl Winslow. Okay.
You the family man.
I'm family man. Dog. I just left Chick-fil-A. You know, they got the 2 chicken strips up there.
Wow.
You think I'm bullshit? I walked up to the counter. I said, "When the fuck y'all get strips?"
Jesus, what is this shit about? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to try them. Thank you so much for calling. We are running out of time.
Brother.
We gotta end the show. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Call us next week.
Man. Y'all keep going on.
Call us every week. Hell.
Right.
Listen, I love y'all for watching. Please share this video. When it comes to advertisement, we have some good deals. So if you want a shout out, that's 25 flyer, that's 25 video, that's 50, and there's a whole package that you can check out on RockyRoadMedia.com. So, get with us, support us. You can always donate on the website. Thank you so much. Again, we're going to every week. I love you guys, and we're going to see you next time. Anybody got something to say before we check up out of here?
Scouts honor. Stay in your lane.
See y'all next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Keep your drawers on. All right.
I'm so blessed. It's such a wonderful feeling. All the triumphs in my life. A nigga finally win.